When it comes to shapes, make is the fastest shape of all, and that's because there is no Boolean operation associated with it. So if we just draw a shape, in the middle of draw, you can press A and convert it into a make. So we're just going to draw a shape on the other side of this shape. We could select this shape, select both of them, Alt X using Hop's mirror, and just like that, we're off to a start. So if we deselect, we could also just draw a make box when there's nothing selected, which is a bit of a gotcha with BoxCutter. But you know, it's better than having nothing happen when you try to draw with nothing selected. So we're just grabbing both these shapes and mirroring them over. And then of course, if we're just continuing to mirror with this jumping off, we can press 1 to use the inherent mirror of BoxCutter in order to mirror to the other side. And continuing on, if we hold Alt, we can jump over to something like, say, lasso, and just attempt to begin drawing this shape. And I'm just holding Alt, or I'm holding Shift in this case, to just kind of use a more constrained lasso, and we'll just extrude that out and just begin drawing some shapes just to show how quickly you can get in here and begin playing with some of the shapes when it comes to using the make system. So make is just one of those tools that you'll need anytime that you're dealing with a block-in. However, the newest addition to this release is definitely going to be lasso, which is where everyone's going to be wanting to get in and play with to see what it offers them as far as workflow control. And just like that, we're able to extrude another shape, and our block-in gets a little bit further as far as us getting along the process of creating our robotic creature. In fact, if I were to want to really get in on this thing, I would just Alt scroll until I get to the correct Ngon that I want, and we'll just draw some shapes, begin cutting it off, work in here a little bit, start bringing this in, maybe work on the back a little bit. You know, it's always just a tit for tat when it comes to the shape game. You know, we may want to scroll over to line box so we can draw a freely alignable box for this particular area. Also Alt X to just have a modifier mirror to mirror this to the other side. No use in doing double work, and we'll just draw a regular Ngon. However, right now we see that we're inside of cyclic. So anytime you don't want to use cyclic, the hotkey of C is available for closing the shape, and we'll just extrude that in ever so slightly. You know, we may even tab to pause it, look at the shape, and decide, hey, we need to just add a bevel to this. But just in a nutshell, I just wanted to show how quickly you can just get started playing with make inside of BoxCutter.